Big Act delivers once again. Yet again, Big Act delivers. Anyway, chat, I ain't gonna lie to you. First thoughts, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm tired tonight, but I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. I did the green room today. I interviewed King Von's manager today. I'm doing this. Like, bruh, listen to work never stops. Yo, what do I think about this song? I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Gucci. Youngboy, I ain't trying to compare Youngboy to you, but you gotta come a little bit more disrespectful for a nigga like Youngboy. I ain't gonna lie. This is a little too vague for me. I know you clearly made it direct with the I thought you felt like Gucci in 2006. I get that. But that nigga, Youngboy, is too disrespectful. Like, the only way you could really get at this thing, you gotta disrespect, you gotta violate him. I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all niggas dissing Youngboy, y'all not bringing up herpes, y'all not bringing up, like, all that type of shit, nigga. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know. Youngboy's disrespectful. He's a disrespectful nigga. I'm sorry. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, it's a cool song. Niggas gonna stream it because, like, you know what I mean? Anything with Youngboy, gonna get some clicks, but nigga, you gotta mention a bump on his head. You gotta mention some shit, nigga. You gotta get straight to the shit, brother. I'm gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm just saying, nigga, yo, Gucci kept it cordial. Now, keep in mind, Gucci's a nigga who made the truth. So if Gucci wanna go there, you could go there. So I'm actually gonna take the side of saying I think Gucci's like fucking. I think Gucci is surprised that he dissed him. Felt like this was a feeler response. Like, nigga, are we beefing? Like, what's up? All I'm just saying, man, that nigga Youngboy is a little bit too disrespectful for you to keep it cordial with him, okay? Listen, what do y'all want to listen to first? Are we listening to Youngboy and Dababy, or are we going straight to King Von? What do we listen to first? Youngboy and Dababy or King Von? What y'all saying? Damn, we need a poll. Get a poll real quick. Yeah, while y'all do that, listen, man, welcome to another stream, man. This is our album release stream. I streamed last night. I streamed like 2 nights ago. So, you know, I've been putting the work in recently. Chat, tell me how I get off stream yesterday and like, bruh, like, yo, let me tell you this, man. You see when motherfuckers don't like you, bro? Like, they just make up anything to like dislike you. I see I'm like trending in Atlanta. I'm like, what? Like, so I use like an example of like, you know, I was making like an Atlanta point. I used an example of a place. Like, I didn't even watch the clip, but I remember who I diss. You know what I mean? Definitely didn't diss this individual. Anyway, I see the same type of shit that, you know, when people don't like you, they do with my clips. They get a little piece and they're like, yo, look at this sucker right here. Like, I don't even know how these niggas download my clips. Like, they're always on Instagram with it like, look at this sucker right here. I'm like, yo, Jesus Christ. Now, you know what I mean? Like, you know, first of all, I wasn't even trying to get at the people who felt offended. And you know what? You know, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, all right, don't be a hypocrite because you also sit here and you go at people who you think is getting at your brand, making your brand look whatever type of way. So, you know, I try to clarify with him, but you know, like again, you know, most of these people, they don't even want to have a conversation with you, bro. Like they just want to like galvanize and get hate to rally them against you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was just such an interesting thing. So, like, this dude, he puts up this post and he's talking to me in the post. Bro, like, you know, I tried to DM him, like, I don't know what was going on with the DM thing. But it was like, oh, you can't DM this person right now because they have certain settings. Anyway, you know, because again, I'm not trying to, like, this guy's not a rapper. I'm not trying to, like, there's nothing me and him having in common, right? I fucking respond like so. I put up this thing, you know, kind of pretty humbly, like just like explained on my phone. I put it up. I just woke up, and bro, again, this is what I'm saying. That yo, this one, you know, people don't really even got no good intentions to talk to you. You know what I mean? I guess he just deleted the post. You know, after he probably got all him and his friends got whatever they had to get off underneath it. Listen, to a lot of you guys who are within this like whatever. Let me just give y'all some type of like, you know, advice. I don't have to follow my advice, but this is just advice. Shouting from a soapbox, shouting from the porch, or what I mean by the porch, like, you know what I mean? It's like shouting at the new kids who are like doing whatever they're doing. And it's whether you're talking to new rappers, or you're talking to like people who's not outside like y'all, or whatever the case is, whatever the new saying is. It's cool to engage, to talk to them. Talking at someone just doesn't make too much sense. Now, granted, I kind of created a career of talking at people. But in reality, for the most times, I wish I could have talked to these rappers. Like, for example, I'm glad that, me and B-Love sat down because, rather than talking at the dudes doing Brooklyn Drill, I'm glad I'm in a position I could talk to them. So, for those, like, there's a couple of, I seen some struggle rappers in the comment section. I would mention one of y'all, but nigga, you have never popped off. Like, it's been like 10 years. You need to quit. Like, it's over, okay? But for the individual, who felt offended, offense wasn't intended, and I understand running business, and like, listen, I support black business. Anyways, I just want to say to, like, people of your ilk, there's nothing wrong with engaging, talking to. You know what I mean? Listen, it was probably a great moment to kind of help explain. I've never been to the particular establishment I mentioned. It was probably a good opportunity to try to teach or try to help somebody learn who never been there. But obviously didn't end like that. But, again, oh, shit. Yo, I'm not talking about this shit. Let's play the album, right? Yeah, anyway, you know what I mean? Chat, y'all know from the beginning of time, there's always a section of the internet that, like, they just wait. And, of course, I see my song. Like, my song is, like, dead broke. Like, my song is, like, literally, my song needs to go to Ukraine to fight, bro. Like, this nigga's bored out of his mind. This nigga probably made 15 million picket fences, bro, but can't use one right now because nobody cares about social issues. We got to send this nigga to Ukraine. I'm just saying. Okay, all right, my bad. Yo, this nigga went from ambulance chases to just like, come on, man. Yo, no, it's all good. Anyway, are we listening to Vaughn or we listening to YB? Play the new Yak? No, all right, hold on. Yo, let me kick off that new YB and Dababy. I really want to hear what they gotta say. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hope this ain't just pieced together songs. I know they ain't really in the studio to make it together, but I hope they're talking some relevant shit. Let me listen to a few tracks off of this shit. If you don't know, Youngboy and Dababy. Let's see. Dababy, Youngboy. It's called, wait, what the fuck is it called? It's called Better Than You. Is this the dirty version? Yep. Yeah, it's 12 songs. Wow, this is technically an album. All right, cool. I thought it was going to be like 7. It's 12. All right, cool. Let's listen to, like, a few of these songs. All right. Okay, so that's the album. I want to know what you guys rate the album. Just spam it out of 12. If it's 12 out of 12, you probably think it's a classic. If it's 11 out of 12, you probably thought everything was good but one song. If it's like 6 out of 12, you're pretty much like up in the air about it. By the way, it's a first listen, so it don't mean that this got to be your rating like over the time or in 2-3 months, all right? Anyway, we about to listen to King Von, What It Means to Be King. I'm looking at it right now. It has 19 tracks, has a runtime of 48 minutes, so there's a lot of shorter tracks on this. Let me get into it right now. This is track 1 of What It Means to Be King by King Von, which is his first posthumous album. Okay, cool. Anyway, y'all gotta watch the interview I did with King Von's manager, Track. He came up to off the record today, and we talked about Von. He told me a surprising thing when it came to about how much music does Von have left, especially after this album. He said something very surprising. You gotta go watch it. It's actually out now. Chat, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of shit. I just wanted to play the music for y'all real quick. You heard me? Without falling asleep on stream, because they're gonna blame Vaughn or some shit like that, right? But in reality, I'm just tired today, okay? There's a bunch of stuff I did want to talk about real quick. you know, my prayers go out to our wife and Lucci. It was reported that he's requesting an early release or some type of bail situation. They're saying that he got stabbed with a shank in jail. So again, you know, my prayers go out with him. He's asking the judge to let him go back to his mansion. Okay, you got to realize, no matter what, jail is just not the place people really want to be. We've seen every artist that we either like or didn't like. They all went to jail, and after kind of turning that shit into home for a while, none of them wanted to be there. Okay, Kodak Black got pardoned. He basically was like, he was having a fight every time he went to like the lunch table. Youngboy, people saw kind of like a bunch of videos of him being locked up this and third. A lot of people was like, man, clearly he might have got it. He's coming back out. Who else? It's just so many names. So to hear that Lucci got stabbed, I think it's sad. By the way, I heard his indictment is like really like fishy. It's like the feds came in last minute with this like RICO case or whatever the case is, and it's like now they're throwing on murder and all these other things. I think that's crazy. He's trying to get out on kind of the same thing that Youngboy got out on. He's down to be subjected to 24 hours in home confinement and monitoring, and I don't know if that will be a play. But my prayers go out to wife and Lucci. The reason why I think they're not gonna let him out is because for whatever reason they threw on this like I believe attempted murder. Um, yeah, he's indicted for murder, but also what was it? I think it's attempted murder, whatever the case is. Anyway, let me see what else I'm pretty much missing. Gucci Man song I thought was cool, but I think if you're gonna dress Young Boy, you gotta come a little bit more raw than that. I felt that Boosie understood the assignment. I like Boosie's response. And by the way, let me take back what I just said because I do think Boosie and Gucci kind of fuck with Young Boy, and they were probably taken aback. You know what I mean? That's why you hear Gucci's kind of like tiptoeing a little bit with it. Regardless, it's a pretty decent song if you ask me. Let me see what else happened. Oh, and by the way, we talked about YNW Melly's trial in debt. Y'all gotta go watch this fucking like podcast I did with Melly and King Von's manager. He talks about why Melly was down to get a speedy trial. News came out today. Melly has canceled the speedy trial. Is it because of what I said in terms of the new DNA evidence that has came to light? Now they got to check it over, and then they're gonna need more time. They're postponing that motion, which had given them a court hearing of like May 23rd, but it's clear now there won't be no goddamn trial, at least for any time soon, because the prosecutor's gonna do what they do. Anyway, Jack Harlow starring White Man Can't Jump. Yo, Jack Harlow's just winning as a white guy, bro. I don't even know what the fuck it is. He's just winning as a white guy. He's gonna be in this White Man Can't Jump reboot. Watch them remake it, and they're gonna have him play obviously the white guy, and they're just gonna make him look cool as shit, man. For whatever reason, Jack Harlow just can't lose. Motherfucker just can't lose. Anyway, chat, I'm getting the fuck off of here, man. Listen, I will hopefully be around tomorrow to stream. I will be doing a bunch of YouTube videos, and I got to run around doing a couple other more things, so you guys will hear from me then. Let me soak. I'm about to go lay down and play the music, and hopefully, I'll drill it into my mind that by tomorrow I have like a decent opinion on it. It's hard to really rate music when you're listening to it and you only hear it once, and you don't know if niggas is high, drunk, this, and third. So, forgive me, even though I make y'all do it. Forgive me the fact that I'm not giving definitive answers on who got the better album, what's this, what's that, blah, blah, blah. Of course, that will come, okay? Anyway, I'm getting off here. I'm fucking tired as shit. I hope you guys have been enjoying the entertainment I've been giving y'all for the last week. I've been giving y'all mad streams, mad this, mad that. Again, if there's any other album or song that got dropped, sorry, you're not YB or the baby or King Von. I'm out of here.